bloodshed, but no kills rewarded.
Yeah, so that's a bit... Oh, Batrider could just try and get a kill here.
Hold on, I gotta get this thing fixed. Okay, sorry. Almost pulled a
Batrider's
casual
coming
call
in, the
there.
Gale. Oh, this is so painful to watch. Imagine being this tiny right now. You get Galed by the Venomancer, and Batrider's just standing on top of you.
And they'll get
That's
it
a
done.
horrible way to die.
Oof, thank God I didn't have
And
the draft
top
overlay
lane.
still up for that one. But top lane at that same moment, they will also share kills. Simultaneous action breaks out. Kills split a piece here. Waiting on the side here, but there are 3 from ATX. They're like, you know what? Let them come again. They're baiting out this Clinks right now. In hopes that someone's going to make the jump. There they go for it. Will the counterplay be there? Oh, swing and a miss on the stun. And now they turn it back, looking to go for LeBron. He's going to be able to live. Wisp is back and out, but look at this. The Batrider shows his ugly mug and will be able to burn on forward. Gets the takedown of the Nyx. LeBron says, I'm here to help you, buddy, but he might have put himself in trouble. Got it. One more right click will take him down. And it is going to be Elements who lose 2. Game now even, 4-4. My country.
Main thing I'm seeing from Dire is like, before Rock, there's really no counter-initiation potential whatsoever. Like, they're very good if like they're chasing people down with Napalm and Firefly and people are Galed and things like that, but if your Clinks is getting gone on, there's really not much that a Batrider or a Warlock who's level 3 can do.
Okay, Nisha tried to get out the arrow, didn't connect. And then LeBron shows up, joins Gogi a bit. Oh, and a double heal of the Shrine. LeBron will hang back and hand over the double regen. Toss on forward. Mitch, nice carapace, locks him down. Waits with the stun. They'll get the connection. That was like a little bit of a Harlem Globetrotters play. I like that. Elements. Good little teamwork right there, and they pull ahead now 10-6 in the kill count.
For this power-attacking squad bot lane.
Warlock at level
But they do
4
have
here.
PDs,
He is waiting for a tome, I'm sure, in his near future, but they are persistent on getting this tier 1. That's a mini Ravage as they get the nice 3-man stun connection right there from Mitch. Faye trying to make it back and away, gets poisoned up, but then there's Gogi to cut him off, and they'll take him down. Follow-up kills also going to be there as they get the takedown of both the Warlock and the Venomancer. It's a triple takedown all day for Elements. The others from ATN trying to make it back and away, but look at this Weaver rushing right in on the action. Cole jumps forward too, a toss on in. Can they get the finish for Potom? They want to get Marana down, and they'll do it. Nice job there. Okay, Gogi, can he get the pullback? Yeah, he's trying to get a reality rift, but that bat is a bit too far.
Yeah, so they overstayed their welcome by quite a long time. They just didn't think about the Nyx being there. They didn't have any sentries down, which happens when your supports are extremely underfarmed, as Warlock is currently. But Gogi has perished, unfortunately. Yeah, they'll get about like follow up.
Say they should be not keen to fighting without the Wisp, but Gogi's been fighting this whole game. Now he finds himself in a bit of a pickle as he gets hog-tied up, pulled back. Good carapace will stun them down though. And now they're jumping from Cole. He quickly bursts and takes down the little Fletcher. Gogi, though, going to get sniped from the back lines there. Nicely done from Marana. Swift Ending gets the finish, though, as Venomancer's going to get dropped over on the right-hand side. Cole looking to move into the trees. Sees that Batrider. Throws him up and down, and Swift Ending will also pick that one up. Double kill for him. Warlock trying to creep in on the action. Has his Chaotic Offering now, but he's late to the fight. And now he's just like, please, have mercy, I'm a Warlock. Dead. Screw you, Warlock. They shove his head into the shrine, and they peace out. And they take.
Will come off this, I think.
Just tension instead, and well, Elements
Defending going on a little adventure down here.
Surrounding a little bit here. ATX though, they can't afford to just kind of lollygag a bit. Oh my God, they might have just gotten the snipe onto the Warlock before any rock will be had. He'll be taken out of the game. Exotic Deer will just settle for hitting the R button and getting that Poison Nova out, but he gets quickly bursted as a follow-up. They're looking to go for the Batrider. Can they get him too? With Gogi's Rift pullback, it looks like they could. Spirits will be able to get the finish on that one, and 3 will drop from ATX. A smoke movement in, a hope to be able to make a big wombo combo happen, and again, they will miss out on that. I mean, I was banking that was the intention from the Venomancer to possibly be jungling at some point, but with the way that Elements have been roaming around between the Nyx and between Gogi CK, they always have to employ this like buddy-buddy system, but here they look to potentially make their move. They get the lasso pullback into a rock. This might be the best chance for ATX. They even line up the Venomancer ulti with the bonds. Can Elements withstand this one and still come out on top? They're looking to go for it here. Batrider's on chase. We'll be able to get the takedown of the Wisp before he can relocate out. Gogi heading south to make it away from trouble. The whole fight totally split apart here. Now they focus for Cole. Up in the top lane here. And this Tiny is stickied up. Can barely turn around. Just gets off any stun he can, but not going to be good enough. Two go down from the side of Elements. This was the best fight ATX could hope for. Exotic Deer at least is going to try to scout things out with his wards, but now his team's coming in.
They're not going to get there in time. Things could just run in, but that's scary.
They're going. The stun's actually a miss. Faye runs in. BKB. And now they make the move. Swift Ending is going to be picking up the Aegis on this one, but they'll quickly lose Tiny. Faye goes to work, dishing out the right-click damage. Swift Ending is going to be forced back. Both him and the Wisp trying to duck out into a safer position. Gogi right in the midst of a fight as they split between the pit here. ATX not really eager to kind of rush up into the high ground. And that's what happens. Bat makes his move in, gets quickly taken down. Mitch now hides and burrows. But there goes Faye, right-clicking on forward, and now ATX are going to have to double back. That is just a hard shot to take on the chin. Swift Ending, though, continues to make chase and just easily takes down the Warlock on the back end of it. So, also bring in a lot more money. Pipes up 2 on Gogi. Seems like a good go time for Elements. But
they just don't quite feel it.
They're just not feeling it. Maybe it's the weather, but mid lane. Lasso pullback here for Mitch. Goes right into his burrow. Could carapace right now if he wants, but there is going to be instead the pullback there from Gogi. Quick leap away from the Mirana. There's the carapace. Will stun onto the bat, but jumping from FaZe, he pops the BKB and quickly shreds apart not 1 but 2. Klink's just kind of be the hitman assassin right here in the midst of the fray. Swift Ending going to be forced to go into a time lapse. There's the Rift pullback. They're going to look to burst down the Klinks and they'll get it done. Swift Ending now godlike there as he gets assistance from both Cole and Gogi to get the finish on the little Bone Archer.
So they just got more stuff to control and to save herself from the Bloodthorn because she wasn't quite in the price range of the Lincoln Sphere at that point. Well, Mitch is going to get the initiation though.
Jump in with Mitch and a combo. They're going to be able to take out the Warlock before Chaotic Offering will be had. And now Element's looking to take the most of this opportunity. Gogi is going to be able to help get in the finish as the takedown's going to be there for the Bat Rider. And there's going to be the committed Exotic Deer. Drops down the Poison Nova, but it does not deter them from being able to get the finish onto Faye. And one by one they go. Lockdown on for Mirana as they get the stun. She valiantly tries to leap back and away, but here comes a Hail Mary of a toss. It's Gogi right on her head, but she gets the Yules and the Blink. I love it as she makes it back out. But for the rest of the team, though, not so good, as they are not going to be able to have as fancy moves to make it away from trouble. 4-man wipe comes out.
The CK does enough damage that they don't really have enough to clear these illusions. They have AoE damage, but they don't have like the immediate burst to clear the illusions out. They don't have AoE disable in order to stop these CK from hitting people.
How dare you try to TP in while I'm killing your shrine. Swift Ending just peppers down the Bat Rider, and he is thirsty for more. Oh, relocate in, and Mirana's going to be able to get off the Keyblade. Blinks away, but the chase is on this time, my lady. You're not going to be able to escape, or have I still spoken too soon? She lives on, moves back under the tier 4, and will make it away. Wisp pulls the Tiny out from inside the base, but Swift Ending is not going to get the pleasure. Mirana again dancing around in front of him with the Yules, with the leap back. Oh my goodness, she's playing a dangerous game right now, but she continues to just make it away.
Bottom's trying to be annoying with the Tiny. She's got Gem, she's got a Yules, so, and she's got Arrow up. She might just go for the Yules Arrow right now.
There's the Yules. She's trying to line up the arrow. Yes. She'll get it. It's a close one, though, so the stun won't be too long.
They got the lasso up, so
he's able to get off.
Might be.
Ooh, the edge not going to be enough. She barely lives, but she is going to be fine. Hides up between the trees before any sort of extra catch of the spell. Oh, look at this. Chaotic Offering committed to get the grab onto Mitch. They'll pull him back as well with the lasso, and suddenly it's Elements up against the ropes, losing 4 all day.
Tier 3.
We'll have to see if he's going to be used on either the Weaver or the Tiny. It's 110 seconds, so you just can't keep casually throwing it out. Uh-oh. Cole takes an arrow to the bum. And now they're going to get the lasso. A pullback for Gogi here. Can they burst down the CK in time? Oh, they'll commit him with the Veno ulti on that one. This CK is dead for sure. E-Blade and everything. Maybe he just gets off his ulti before he goes. Nope. LeBron's here to try to help him out. They're committing everything they can. They'll be able to get the Warlock down, and they'll be able to take down the Aegis. But, oh, man, they get the Weaver. He might have to buy back to kind of get back into this fight as Cole jumps on in. We'll be able to get the slide and the takedown of FY. Mitch goes into Burrow. They land up onto Exotic Deer, and we'll take out the Venomancer too. Arrow connection onto that one as Nisha continues to be that slippery little nugget.
So, as his BKB goes lower, they're going to be looking towards the bottom more and more for damage dealing. And she does have
man,
7k
they
gold,
used it.
so.
There it is. The Manta is out, or the
Look at those,
Illusion Army.
Those trees, they're holding like strange half
They
trees.
look so messed up. I mean, they get the tier 3 down. How much work are they actually going to do on the racks? They actually hit pretty hard. They're going to get the racks down to about half of its life. Okay. I mean, was it worth it, though, for 110 seconds? I don't know. Suddenly, here comes... Yeah, okay, here you go. Elements rushing in towards this top lane, maybe looking to catch ATX on their way back.
Oh, they might catch the Warlock here. That would be very bad.
Making his move in. Can he get a hold of the Warlock? They put the Hex instead. They'll stun them both up. They're putting their focus instead onto the Clinks. He's a much bigger and juicier target. Now they'll settle for the Warlock. He's going to be taken out for a minute. Jumping from Nisha, looking to get the burst onto the CK here. Chases him back quite a bit. And with that poison, he's in a lot of trouble. He gets the Manta off onto the Weaver. But at the same moment, we see a lasso pullback play here. Looking to go for Mitch. It looks like they'll get him down. That's a gem on the deck. Actually has to pass on the gem here. Those Weaver... Look at the Weaver illusions! Oh dear, be careful! Man. He's like, I don't give a shit. I want that gem. Gets it, though. Walks back and away.
Roshan is dying, and Veno hasn't used anything yet, so they just can't contest it. They might try and run in now with Pipe, but it's too late.
Thinking about it here, they round all the way up and over. A jump in from Cole. There it goes. It's going to get nabbed up. No, it's not been picked up yet. The Dire get the last hit. The Aegis is still on the ground inside the pit. No one's grabbed it yet. Someone's looking to go in there, and it's going to be the Bat Rider trying to pick it up. Has he grabbed it? No, he still hasn't grabbed it. Now he got it. Oh my god, jump in from Elements. They quickly wipe the floor with 3, and they're not done yet. As they move on forward for the Mirana, they'll be able to bring her down. The only survivor is our new Aegis holder in the Bat Rider as he flies up back to base.
And Nyx will buy back, and they want to threaten Rax.
They want to go for the game.
What's the buyback status now?
Buyback status now?
Only 2, and the Clink's on the bottom, so the Bat Rider hasn't died yet, but the Warlock and the Veno just don't really have them. So, yeah, so it turns out it wasn't too late. Tiny can go and kill the Clinks. Yeah.
Oh wow, when those illusions were up, they really hit the tower. Alright, this Rax is down. They're not going to buy back. Not for this one. Not for the mid lane.
And he's probably going to spram after that point.
Okay, swift ending. He is trying to be a cheeky one here. Horribly. Bottom lane, trying to go for a tier 3, but the second he heads into the base, they make their jump. He was not anticipating they were going to be there, but look who they've spotted in the mid lane. Quick destruction of the Warlock. He'll be out for a minute without a buyback, and that means no chaotic offering, but there's Faye. Able to cut him off from the front. It's going to be forcing out the Ghost, but not going to be good enough for the CK. He gets shredded apart, and they'll get the takedown of Cole. Double kill for Faye on this one. Uh-oh, scary for Elements here. They have buybacks on all 3 of those heroes, with the exception of Wisp.
And so, be very careful of that. Buyback status. Yeah, the Clinks and the bottom, they don't, so...
Ghost commits in for 1 already, but... Clinks is going to work on the racks. There goes the burrowed stun. Good connection there. Follow-up is on the Hex. Can they get the Clinks down? Yes, they can. He got a little too excited trying to move into the base a little too early. Didn't spot out that Nyx stun, and that leads to his demise. He's out 100 seconds. No buyback on this Clinks.
Kind of miracle defense without this Clinks. They don't really have, without the Clinks, they don't have the damage to kill Tiny through his BKB. They don't have the damage to punish the Nyx.
Oh, just as she realizes there's someone in front of her face, she gets quickly hexed up, and now frantic to make it back out. Venomancer looking to help as well, drops his own ulti, and one by one they begin to crumble. Looks like it could possibly be the beginning of the end. Warlock says, just stop there! Drops down the chaotic offering. Where'd the Golem go? Golem gets summoned, he gets killed right away, and here comes Elements looking to go for the jugular right into those tier 4s. Buyback going to be forced out from the Veno, but they have no Clinks and no Mirana buyback, and that could mean no chance of defending here.
These tiny illusions.
Look at these
just
tiny
hit so
illusions.
hard.
Oh, man. And that will do it. 2-0. Elements Pro Gaming will move on into the lower bracket final and face up against Alliance in our next best of 3.
Yeah, that game just felt like it could go either way for a very, very long time.